hope you're having a wonderful day, and if you're not, I hope you're having a better day after this. Let's jump into this one. I want to put together a list of cheap fragrances that smell a lot more expensive. And I don't necessarily mean they're inspired by something else, although they can't smell like other things. I mostly mean the quality of the fragrance. When you smell it, it smells like high quality. Tell me some of your cheap fragrances that you think smell a lot more expensive. So the first one on the list, just to show you we're not playing around over here, and then I mean business: woody, warm, spicy, amber, fresh, spicy, rum, smoky leather, balsamic, aromatic, cinnamon. But this is one of those ones, it ain't no safe blind buy. So don't be no young buck buying this and then writing me, oh, I bought this fragrance and I don't know where to wear it because it's so manly and strong. I was expecting something more vanilla and bubblegummy. I hate you now and unsubscribe. No, alright? I'm pre-warning you. This is not for everybody. This is more on the manly side, more on the little experience side. If you're new to this fragrance game, it might not be a great fit at the beginning, but it suits this list perfectly. You could usually find it in the high $20 range if you find a nice deal. You could always find it in that low $30 range, and it smells exactly like the flippin' company that's on the flippin' bottle. A Bentley. It smells like flippin' leather Bentley. It smells like you are a man. When Aaron Terrence Hughes smelled this, he said it smelled like a rich man with a wife that had a lot of plastic surgery and 2 freshly groomed poodles getting into a Bentley. And you know what? He's not too flippin' far off. And that's why I say, if you're a young buck thinking about this, well, this might smell like your dad, because this smells like a rich man. Real rich. Not no pretend rich. Monaco rich. Real flippin' rich. Yeah, see, that's how rich. I knocked over my light. That's how flippin' rich this is. It really gives me this feeling like I can go make some more money right now or something like that. God, good lord. I mean, look at the first flippin' note here. Pepper. But like I'm saying, so many people get this as one of their first 10 fragrances, and they smell it and they're like, whoa, this is really strong. This is very manly. And although it is delicious, I mean, look at the rest of it. Bay leaf, bergamot. Bergamot. Even in Bentley for Men Intense, the most hardcore fragrance, bergamot's there. Good lord. I mean, God. Anyways, rum. I mean, yeah, it looks like rum. Look at this thing. Woody notes, cinnamon, maybe. Clary sage, African geranium. Never seen that before. All right. Incense, leather, benzoin, cedar, patchouli. I mean, come on. All that manly stuff in there. My lord. First bottle of the video, I'm already losing my voice. Jesus. Even though I don't normally talk about performance, I mean, this is a flippin' beast. This is no match for even chlorine. I mean, I said it in a live stream. If you guys are ever around one night and you catch one, definitely come in and say what's up. But I sprayed a spray of this, and I only sprayed one spray. But it didn't matter. 3 hours later, I got into the hot tub, and the second the water touched my body, I could smell Bentley for Men Intense everywhere in that hot tub. And I was like, oh man, I messed up. Normally, I'm really good. I'm rinsing the fragrances off before I get in the pool or the hot tub or something. But my point is that the next day, at least 14 plus hours, I went back to the hot tub. The hot tub still smelled like Bentley for Men Intense. 14 plus hours later, chlorine was not even a flippin' match for Bentley for Men Intense. So that's why I'm pre-warning you. Out of this whole list right here, this is probably the least safe blind buy in my opinion. But it's also one of the most worth it in the sense of it smells like high quality. Oh boy, does it smell like high quality. It smells like you drive a $200,000 flippin' Bentley. You don't only have multiple bank accounts when you have this. You have multiple bank accounts in different countries when you have this. Even though Lalique makes this bottle also looks like it's built like a flippin' Bentley. Super heavy. This metal little Bentley stamped in there. Bentley on the top there. Feels like it could have rolled out of the Bentley factory or something like that. But no wonder why sometimes you see it at high-end department stores and they want full retail, $80 to $100 something for it. Because the bottle does feel very nice quality, that's for sure. Alright, I'm done. You guys get the point. You get the flippin' point. It ain't for everybody, but if it's for you, well then you got a great deal, because this is some really high quality juice. If you guys can hit that like button, I appreciate it so much. I love you, thank you. Alright, next one up, certified designer, and you can always get it around that $30 price. It's unbelievable. Ferragamo, Uomo. And look at this. We're in the flow. It's 111. But as you can see by the accords, sweet, amber, warm, spicy, aromatic, vanilla, woody, fresh, spicy, musky, citrus, that tells you nothing. That literally tells you nothing about this fragrance, because every video that you watch about this fragrance, everyone's gonna say the same thing. It smells like a tiramisu of some kind. Fresh tiramisu. I got a fresh tiramisu vibe. I mean, these notes here, cardamom, black pepper and bergamot, 2 fragrances in a row. Look at that. Sweet notes. I mean, look at that little candy. I mean, it's not candy. It's like cake, tiramisu. Ambroxan, orange blossom, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. Anyways, forget all that. None of that means nothing. It smells like fresh tiramisu. And this is another one. It smells, I don't know, at least double the price, or it's just, by lord, it's at least worth every single penny of that $30. You could sometimes probably squeak this into the 20s too if you look at it on a nice deal, 100%. But yeah, and out of all my fragrances, out of my growing collection, creeping around that corner of 100 plus fragrances right now, this is one of the ones that to me is unique. When I smell this, instantly I'm like, yep, homo. It's got a vibe. I'm starting to get some redundancies in my collection now, but this one is still smelling like Uomo, and I like it a lot. All right, this next one's probably the best value on the whole list. It's only $16, and how versatile it is. Like seriously, if you're just getting into the whole fragrance game, you happen to find this video, this is the first video you happen to be watching maybe, well, this could be your one fragrance, and you could just get this, you could use it in every situation, every season, and you're gonna be smelling good. And you don't need to go buy a ton of fragrances, and literally under $20, you're good to go. It's aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, green, citrus, fresh, fruity, marine, musky, warm, spicy. I mean, does it get any better? It's got all the good stuff and none of the weird stuff. And for the price, it even looks half decent something too. It's Jaguar Classic Black. Seriously, one of the best values out there. Then look at these notes here. Granny Smith apples. Come on, we haven't seen that in a while. Bitter orange, mandarin orange. Wait a minute, hold on. Am I seeing this right? Does this fragrance have no bergamot in it? This might be the first fragrance I've ever seen on planet Earth that has no flippin' bergamot in it. Whoa, oh my God. I definitely woke up in that high beam dimension. Jesus, all right. Well, let's keep going before I realize what else has changed over here. Tea. I haven't seen tea in a while, or maybe ever. I like that. Tea, salt water, geranium. Yeah, you're always around geranium too. I'm gonna start keeping my eye on you. I see you a lot around here, geranium. Got my eye on you. Cardamom, nutmeg. My God, what? How much is going on here? There's more. What? White musk. That picture is always showing that little white musk. Now it's always the same picture, right? Now it's white musk. All right. I still hate that picture though. I mean, it looks gross. What is that? God. Virginia cedar. I see the Virginia cedar has a little acorn hat too. Vetiver, tonka bean, sandalwood, and oak moss. My Lord. Well, despite all that, it's delicious. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think this smells designer. I think this smells at least $30, $40, $50. God, yeah, no, I just smell it right now and it smells flippin' amazing. I get like a fresh 1 million type vibe. Definitely the cheapest on this list and definitely got to be contender for the best value on this list for sure. Jaguar Classic Black. Let's go. All right, let's do the next two together because you guys have been seeing them a bunch, but my Lord, are they worth the flippin' money. I just had to put these on this list because although the bottles might not be the prettiest in town, these fragrances are worth a lot more than what you pay. I paid low 20s for both of these and CR7 Game On. My Lord, I mean, this is like the whole Sephora wall, all the like Stronger With You, 1 million elixir type stuff, all that sexy gourmandy stuff, all smashed in together, but in a slightly little fresh vibe too. I mean, look at the top flippin' note over here, ice. I mean, you feel so flippin' cool when you're wearing this, and out of these two, my wife loves this one. When I spray this, I can tell right away, she literally starts dreaming about Ronaldo, which is fine by me. I'll take advantage of that all day. If she wants to daydream about Ronaldo, I'll go slick back my hair and pretend I'm Ronaldo. Why not? I'll find my openings where I can get it. But anyways, yeah, this one, definitely, if you like any of that Stronger With You 1 million elixir scent profile, but a little freshened up, oh, you'll definitely like this one. It is so delicious, and this is the other side of the Sephora wall. This is supposed to be inspired by original Le Mans, and now that it's been chilling a couple months, it definitely gets there on the dry down. It's not fully there, it definitely does its own thing, and on the first blast, it's much more of the fresh side of the Sephora wall, the YSL Ys mixed with that Le Mans kind of vibe. So the more the fresh side of the Sephora wall all kind of mixed together into one delicious fragrance right here. And both these bottles are nice and heavy, but I really love this one. This is actually gonna be my scent of the day. I'm actually gonna spray it on right now. Oh yeah, let's get some right there. The only thing I don't love about these two is these atomizers. It's like this little mist here. So I feel like you need a lot of sprays to get something. That's the only thing. I feel like you gotta go heavy sprays when you wear this. But besides that, even though I kind of make fun of the bottles a little bit, I'm pretty sure this is the same bottle that like Jimmy Choo Man Ice and all that comes in. And it's got its logo on top here. I mean, it still is nice and it's a nice heavy weight. And both these fragrances, value for money. I mean, good Lord, are these both great value for money. Definitely worth more than the $20 price point you're gonna pay for these. All right, here's another one that was just in a couple videos. It was in a short and it's on this list because it's a designer and it is so cheap and it is worth it. Fresh, spicy, aromatic, fruity, warm, spicy, tobacco, sweet, amber, woody, green citrus, just the way I like it. All the good stuff, none of the weird stuff. Guess 1981 Los Angeles, my favorite place in the whole flipping world. If you're ever in Malibu and you see a big ass guy walking around with a big ass hat, feel free to yell out at me. Maybe it'll be me. But this fragrance is supposed to be loosely inspired by Versace Eros, and it does get a little bit of the way there, but I think this is Versace Eros' bad boy older brother or something. This is the older brother that did do his homework. He dropped out early. He rides a motorcycle, but somehow he's still figuring life out. He's like part owner of a bar or something, and although you have your fancy degree, he seems to maybe have more money than you. Somehow, some way, every time he comes over, he seems like he's doing better than you, even though he's the dropout. That's the vibe I get. Eros is the one that got the master's degree and everything. And this is the one that drops out, and he's got a Lambo. This guy's got a Lambo. Eros might have a master's degree, and I don't know, maybe he's got a little 10-year-old Ferrari. He's got a brand new Lambo. But yeah, I really like this. I find myself picking this over Eros pretty much 2-1. I don't know why. After I smelled this, I just started to like this. So I do like Eros, but man, this one definitely for the price too. Nice heavy bottle, nice little gradient. You feel like you're in 1981. This cap's like a fun little wood here. It says guess. Definitely worth the value. Definitely worth double the price in my mind, and definitely worth triple, quadruple the price because people pay almost $100 for Eros. So it's a fact that this juice is worth more than what people pay for it. This is only $20. It's worth more, 100%. All right, next two we'll do together. Now these, I'm putting them together because although this was supposed to be loosely angel share or whatever, to me these are very similar. They both smell identical almost in my mind. I know there's gonna be some people that are like, no, a Royal Blend's a tiny bit different. And when I first got this and I sprayed it on, when my wife smelled it, immediately she just said Camera. She said there's no difference. It's Camera, and I agree. I think these are the exact same fragrance, and why they're on this list is because I think they're different enough from Angel Share that they could be on this list. Like, this has its own cinnamony, delicious vibe. And I know I've heard a couple people say it's so strong that possibly they get headaches from it, and I could see a universe where that's possible. I mean, people have told it to me, so I understand it's possible. But to me, this is just so goddamn delicious. Both of these. Oh my lord. Royal blend. It says French Avenue, but that's also Fragrance World. But yeah, to me, these are exactly the same. Cinnamon, boozy, delicious. I'm in love with both of them. If you don't have this one and you find this one at a nice price, well, grab this one because this bottle is nice and heavy too. Very nice. But I absolutely love this scent profile. It's definitely redundant to have both. I personally think you could pick one or the other, whatever has a better price. Literally to my nose, these are literally the same juice. So unless one of them's off, they're the same. But saying that to say, I absolutely love this scent profile. Separate from Angel Share. I love Angel Share too, but Angel Share to me is about 20% different. So I could wear this and enjoy this as a scent profile in its own way. And I just think the scent profile of this juice is worth much more. I mean, I've seen Karma go down even into the high $20 range, and I think it's worth up to 60. Like the actual smell of the juice, me personally, from the second I smelled it to now, I absolutely love it. I think it's great quality and definitely deserve a place on this list because I think they're different enough from what they were originally trying to imitate. All right, next two, let's do them together. Coach and Coach Platinum. Both of these I paid in the $20 range. Both of these I absolutely love. I don't know. I think Coach Platinum may be the tiny bit more liked, but I'm pretty sure these are both universally pretty well liked. I just sprayed some Coach on my hand. Oh, I love it. Fresh. I don't know if there's a little pear or something. Yeah, pear. That's right. I guess that. I love it. Yeah, kumquat, bergamot, lavender, grapefruit, cardamom, geranium, coriander, and then a bunch of weird stuff. Oh, yeah, this is nice. I mean, the opening blast of this is so nice. The opening blast of both of these, oh, just so designer. I mean, it is designer. It's Coach. I mean, Coach Platinum too. This one comes together too, just so nice. To me, this almost dries down in a kind of Lamol way. I just sprayed some. I put both the Coaches on. I love both these two right here. I got 3 fragrances on. It's okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is nice too. Yeah, I can see why people like this. Very designer, very mass appealing. Both of these. This one's fresher, of course. This one's just richer, fuller. This you can wear all the time. This you can wear pretty much all the time except the high heat. The high heat no go, but you can get away with it in a hot day for sure. But the super high heat, no, I'll be grabbing this one. I love the opening of both. I love the opening, I think, of Original for Man better, but the dry down of Platinum, whoo, I love this one. I mean, again, I paid in the $20 range, at least worth $40, $50. I'm pretty sure at retail, if you were to walk into a Coach store, these would probably be closer to $80 to $100, right? I'm sure at least 60. Good lord, 100%. So at least we're double, at least. All right, we made it. Last two. You guys have seen this before, but I only paid $16 for this little fist bump magic over here. To me, I got a little fresh 1 million kind of vibe. Again, another one, just a little Sephora greatest hype beast. And again, if you can find it at a great price, pretty decently heavy bottle. This cap's a little just, kind of nothing, but overall, this scent profile is really nice. And we just saw it when I unboxed Latafa Jasur, which is a Coral Fantasy Inspo. This was on that list of stuff that smells kind of similar, and I could see a 1 million Coral Fantasy Diesel Baby kind of vibe, but yeah, just another one that just could be your one fragrance. $16. It's a designer. It's diesel. It smells delicious. You could pretty much wear it every single situation, every season. Again, except maybe the super high heat, but even then, whatever, you'd just be smelling pretty good in the super high heat. But yeah, another one that under $20 if you could find a good deal on it, like I did. A designer that is worth way more. I mean, I saw this at Walmart for $67. So I know for a fact people pay a lot more for this. So if you can get a good deal in that $20 range, definitely gives you a designer feel for sure. All right, last one up. This is one that I was reaching for a lot in the spring, and then when it got super hot, I stopped grabbing for it. But now that it's cooling down a little bit, I'm grabbing for it again. Don't make fun of my silly cap. I had to pull it off some other old bottle I had, but Aqua Senziale Blue. I actually kind of like this cap. It was off like a whack Hawas bottle, but it works. It fits. But Aqua Senziale Blue, man, I paid in the $20 range. I got this tester with no cap. I wish I actually got the cap. It looks silly with no cap. Luckily, I had this backup cap, but it came like this. But man, this juice smells high quality. It smells at least $40, $50, $60. I mean, Ferragamo's a legit designer on Rodeo Drive. If you went to the Ferragamo store, I mean, I'm sure this would not be $1 cheaper than 80. No way this is cheaper than 80 in the store. And it just smells like a designer blue fragrance. It smells delicious. People compare it to Blue de Chanel, Dylan Blue, all the classic blues right now, but I really think this has its own little vibe. I could see some people thinking it comes off a tiny bit powdery, and in comparison to some of those other blue fragrances, I really do appreciate that this goes in its own different way. This was probably the first TLTG pickup I had off his recommendation, and I was happy I got it. I just wasn't happy that I got it without a cap, but it's okay. We're good now. But yeah, another one that if you can get it at a great price, definitely worth double or triple. The juice definitely smells designer. I mean, come on. But that was my list of 10 fragrances right now that I think are worth definitely more than their price, give off a designer vibe, have nice quality juice inside for a nice cheap price. Let me know some of your favorite picks down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, post your scent of the day in Tribe. Huge update coming soon. I love you guys. Bye for now.